Hello everyone. In this video, I want to show you the waterfall chart. It's a very common chart used for financial information, especially when you want to show the stepwise growth. Let's have a look. So let me make another page. Let's call this the waterfall. Okay. For the waterfall chart, I will select this one, the waterfall chart. Order date is in the category, and we'll keep our sales in the y-axis. Right? Make sure to click on the up arrow so that you come to the year level like this. Now, the advantage of the waterfall is that it shows you the cumulative as well. For example, the same thing in a column chart would have looked like this, but the waterfall shows you the cumulative as well. But there's something more. There is something called the breakdown. So if I keep my segment in the breakdown, you will notice that the chart looks like it. Now, what does it mean? This tells us that from 2019 to 2020, if we look at the consumer segment, sales grew from 11,73,000 to 14,63,000, which means there was a jump of 2,90,000, which is a 24.72% growth. How cool is that? We did not have to do this calculation. Even though in section 3, when we work on DAX, I will be telling you how to do these calculations yourself. It is fantastic that these things do happen on its own as well with the waterfall chart. But what do you think will happen when I break it as per the quarter level? Same thing. You notice it tells me the segment change for all quarters. Now this time you notice some reds as well. So in this Q4 to Q1, you notice that there has been a drop in all the 3 segments that we have, like this. But in the final year, in 2022 Q4, you notice that the growth here, if you compare it with the growth we had in the previous year, if I can just highlight and show it to you. Look at this. Now you can compare the growth here. You can see here that we have grown by 34%. In the previous year, we only grew by 23%. So there's a lot of analysis that you can do with this data, or rather with this type of visualization. Let's make one more. So one more thing we can do with the waterfall chart is to show something else. For example, if I remove the segment from the breakdown and I keep the country, obviously it can't show me all the countries because there are so many of them, isn't it? So what it tells me is that these are the 5 that have had the most massive difference. So Australia, France, India, Mexico, Germany have shown a massive change, and all the others have been grouped into this yellow column, which is the other category now. Now you can change this a little bit. So I can go to format, and in the breakdown, I can increase the number of breakdowns up to 20. So that's the maximum. And the data looks like this. Right? So this was just to tell you that while you can keep multiple breakdowns, there is a limit. And it makes sense because the moment the number of breakdowns becomes too many, the chart probably doesn't look very nice, as you can see right now. There is no perfect number. It depends on your data. Maybe you want to keep 2, 3, 4, or 5, but usually we don't keep more than 5 or 6.